Hello guys, well, this vlog is from the start of November, where I go to Manchester for the first day, stay the night, and then the next day I head to Liverpool and have a look around the city centre for a bit, and then do the tour of Anfield, then go back home from there. Well, let's get into the vlog.
Terminates. Before leaving the train, take a moment to check.
Well, I've arrived now in Manchester. I'm going to go to Wetherspoons now in the print works. Now, I'm going to have my first pint, which I haven't had for about 7 weeks now. Well, first pint, only £4.38. Not bad for a major city. Yeah, I'm on the way to have a walk around Old Trafford. Here are all the away fan stickers. They have Hertha Berlin. Barnsley. There is 2 football legends. Well, here we are now at Old Trafford. I think the last vlog of me being anywhere around here was probably Man United away in 2016. I did do the tour of this stadium, but I never actually ended up putting the vlog up due to I was going through some rough times the time I done it, and I was really knackered and I probably couldn't be bothered to edit. A Man U prison bag here. Under here actually features an exhibition on the Munich air disaster. Here's a sneaky peek while the door's open. You can see the pitch. There's what looks like to be some of the inside hospitality areas. Well, I'm back in Manchester city centre now. I'm going to do, don't know how much I'm going to vlog. Now, if I'm not already vlogged much, it's because I do have a bit of a cold as well, so I haven't been on too much of the chatty side today. But I'm going to have a bit of a walkabout and go somewhere for some drinks and a look around some shops, and then I meet my sister for dinner later on. Well, I'm at Victoria Station and I'm now waiting for the train to go to Liverpool. I've got the stadium tour booked at Anfield this afternoon. Another one I'm ticking off the list. If that's booked at 1 o'clock, it's like 20 past. Yeah. And I've just had to power through all the Manchester rush hour to get through the gates at Victoria. Look at all this. Hardly anyone on the platform going the opposite way at 9 in the morning. Well, arrived at Liverpool. Well, I've found it. No surprise, obviously in Liverpool, you can't walk about 20 yards without seeing someone in Monterex. Well, I'm now on a bus to Anfield. Well, now we've arrived at Anfield. Yeah, I've had a walk around this stadium once briefly, and that was when I came to Everton away, which is literally right over the road. I'm going to have a walk round. Obviously I'm booked on for 2 at 1 o'clock. It's like just after 11:30 now, so obviously it gives me time to have a walk about and have a look at some of the street art around the area. Here's a memorial, obviously, for what's never forgotten. Obviously, still having people putting things, flowers, etc. there all these years on. For people who lost their lives at the Hillsborough disaster. Well, now I'm having to walk across to Goodison, obviously, before you can just about see it there. I'm walking through Stanley Park, which separates the 2 grounds of Liverpool and Everton. Well, I'm here at walking around Goodison Park now. I've got this timeline of the history along the stadium, and sadly this stadium is no longer going to be here soon. There's getting the new one built more in the centre of Liverpool. I came here in 2016 with the borough, lost 3-1, but it was an absolute mint day. We absolutely sug our heads off. If I remember rightly, I think this side was how you get into the away end. Record attendance there in 1948. Now I don't even think you can get half that amount in after all the work that I've done over the years. Now, this stadium is known to have not changed, I believe, since the 80s. As you can tell, it is old school. It doesn't really look much like a stadium these days from the right close up from the outside. I can only imagine how sad it does feel to the Everton fans to be leaving what's been the home for way over 100 years. Oh well, I'm back around Anfield now. Obviously I've got a bit of time before the tour starts, so I'm making most of it just so I can get enough time, like when it comes to getting back into Liverpool and back home. And obviously I've got to get back home tonight. Next, have a look at some of the street art nearby, which I didn't actually realise this is only a little bit of it. I actually missed more of it by being totally unaware of how much is actually. The tour starts off with a little brief talk where you get told the most basic rule of the tour.
What I say is this: we're going to go close to the pitch. Please do not go.
Next, they go up countless flights of escalators, and then they get to the top where the main bit of the tour starts on what they call the manager's row, what's basically just telling you about all their best managers in history. This is Mark, the tour guide, who has some good jokes.
Time he'd won it, and that was special then. Why? Because we got to keep the trophy, yeah. So indeed, you'll see that trophy later in our museum. It's the original trophy won by us on that night. The same trophy that Man United won in 1999 when they beat Bayern Munich. So if you have any friends who support Manchester United and they want to relive that glorious night in their history, tell them to come to Anfield, pay us £27 each. But there's no rush, it's here forever. Everton played here before Liverpool. So one of the hats for Everton, does anybody know? Yeah, me neither. Right guys, if you're of a nervous disposition, easily frightened or upset, be very careful about this window, because you'll get very traumatised. Okay, so as you can see, Everton has moved very fast then when they moved from Anfield in 1892. Anybody know how far away they are from us?
I'm going to go about 500 metres.
Yeah, it's a very good guess. We've measured it scientifically. Last year it was 37 points, the year before it was 50 points.
Yeah, the stadium has some windows giving good views of the city of Liverpool. And in the distance you can even see Everton's new stadium, which according to the tour guide, next season it'll be the best stadium in the Championship. Then when they walk out up high, you get a first view of the pitch. After a walk down, leaving the past alley.
By the way, we're the last team to beat Paris. It's a big Real Madrid in the Champions League final. 43 years ago. I think they won their last 9.
Well, I'll call it, due to it basically being about everything I've won. We take a walk through the Carlsberg Lounge, and I said, if there's any free samples, I'm not interested, thank you. Then they go into the press room, and of course, I love a picture at the press bench. this is the away changing room, like my regular hotel choice according to the guide.
So it's a bit like the travel lodge. It's kind of, it meets all your needs, but it's basic, yeah?
Next we take a walk through what is the players' kitchen before going into the home team's dressing room, and obviously decorated wise the home team's dressing room is always something different from the away teams. And of course I got some useless bugger to take some pictures for me.
You see the door? Actually, I was in here one day with a group of customers on tour, and a man came in and started taking the doors off. I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm shortening the doors. So, the Liverpool team will line up here against the front crest. Our opponents will come from their changing room, which, if you remember, was down there on the right, and they will line up opposite us against the Walk of Champions, and it will give them the chance to read all about the 46 major trophies that we have won, which is more than any other English football club. Now, I always look around when I say that, because if anybody's Googling, that's guaranteed to be the Man United fan who's desperate to prove it wrong. Right, they've won 44.
Well, to sum up this tour, overall it was good, interesting, like got a lot of like interesting information, and obviously to make it better still, Mark's sense of humour was a good laugh. But well, thank you all for watching now. Please drop a like, subscribe, and goodbye.